The semester may be winding down, but we still have the PSAC tournaments coming up. When and where will all teams be playing? Find out next on Ram Center.
My name's Alex Folk of the men's Westchester track and field team, and you're watching Ram Center.
Welcome to another episode of Ram Center. I'm Amy Linda, subbing for Ashley Williams.
And I'm Josh Swift. You know finals week are coming up.
I know.
Are you ready?
I'm a little nervous, but yes, definitely ready. And definitely excited on what's coming up next. In this episode, we will feature hot topics in WCU sports, pro sports with Samara Rosenfeld, J-Rom's top plays of the week, and of course, scores and stats.
As well as the Ram History Report and an interview with an athlete coming up.
But first, in our recap, the women's lacrosse team defeated LIU Post with the help of Hannon Cohen's second goal. They finished with a score of 11-10. They are currently ranked 15th in the nation and have a record of 11-4.
Now with that record, they have already wrapped up a PSAC tournament berth and are currently tied with Seton Hill for the third seed. The PSAC tournament will begin on Tuesday, April 28th at Bloomsburg University. Meanwhile, women's rugby team blow out Harrisburg by a final of 52-17.
Wow, that's awesome.
It's crazy. The Winds put their record to 12-2, going to the USA Nationals in Pittsburgh.
That's what I like to hear. Good luck in Nationals, ladies. The golf team made headlines by placing 7th in the Spadafora Invitational. Some of the other schools who were in attendance were Allegheny College, Millersville University. Congrats at the tournament.
Later in the show, we'll have our player interview, but in the meanwhile, here is the Ram History Report.
Thanks, Amy and Josh. Once again, I will be providing you all with an interesting Ram history lesson on your men's golf team. So let's dive right on into it. Throwing it back a little bit, the head coach, Harry Hammond, is in the midst of his 6th season of head coach of Westchester University's men's golf squad, and is coming off one of the most successful campaigns in recent years. In its first 5 seasons at Westchester University, the Golden Rams have qualified for the NCAA Division II, Atlantic, and East Regional Championships 3 times, while 4 golfers have earned all PSAC honors. And one was a Loops Rookie of the Year, and Connor Lefevre was named GCAA All-Region in 2013. In 2009, Hammond coached the Rams to a 5th place finish at the PSAC Championships in October. Hammond was also named PSAC Coach of the Year in 2010 after guiding the Golden Rams to a 2nd place showing at the PSAC Championships in the fall. Well, that's all the time I have for this Ram history. I am Marcellus Council Jones. Back to Amy and Josh at the Ram Center, and let's go Rams.
Thank you, Marcellus. Well, the baseball split their recent doubleheader with Shippensburg, winning the first game 5-4, but losing the second one 3-7. The Rams are having a great season with a record of 24-9 and are currently in 2nd place in the East Division.
That's great.
Yeah, it really is great. They have already punched their ticket to the postseason tournament and will be sure to keep a close eye on their success.
The Westchester track team held its own invitational last weekend, and we are lucky enough to have one of the runners here to tell us about the up-and-coming PSAC championships. Let's take a look.
Thanks, Amy. I'm actually here with Alex Folk from the men's track and field team. Long time no see, man. How you doing today?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good, good. Well, PSACs is coming up. You told me you have a big day. You're running the 100-meter, the 200-meter, the 4x1 relay, and the 4x4. My question is, what has Coach Kilgore been doing for you to get physically ready for that big day?
Well, we've been training since the fall and going through all the steps, and once we got closer to the meet, we've been really focusing on a lot of recovery to make sure that we're ready for the big day.
Exactly, okay. So with that being said, with all those events you're running, which event are you mostly looking forward to?
Well, obviously I'm looking forward to every event.
Okay.
But if I had to pick my favorite would definitely be the 4x100-meter relay.
Yeah, why is that?
It's right in the beginning of the meet, and everyone's watching you when you're running it, and it'll set you up for the whole rest of the meet if it's a good time.
Set the tone. Now, which event are you not looking forward to?
If Coach Kilgore is watching this, I'm looking forward to every single one.
Right.
But if I had to be honest, I would have to say the 4x400-meter relay.
Yeah, that's the last event, and you're going to be tired, but you got to give it your all.
Yeah, and it's going to be my last event that I run as a Westchester athlete.
Now, with this being your last time you'll step on the track as a WCU Golden Ram, I know, heartbreaking, man, heartbreaking.
It is.
What is your best memory?
Whew. My best memory would have to be running a national qualifier my junior year. I mean, once I saw that time, feelings can't describe how great that was.
No one can take that away from you, man. That's good. That's good. Mm-hmm. But that's all the time we have for here. Let's pass this baton to Samara for a pro sports segment.
The NHL playoffs are back, and after winning the President's Trophy for the best record in the league for just the third time in franchise history, the New York Rangers are moving on to the next round after defeating the Pittsburgh Penguins in 5 games. Carl Hagelin won it for the Rangers in overtime in Game 5, defeating the Penguins 2-1 at Madison Square Garden. The Rangers are anxiously waiting for the winner of the Islanders-Capitals game that will be played on Monday night. With the series tied at 3-3, both teams will battle to the end to continue their journey for the Cup. From the NHL to the NBA, Tim Duncan and Greg Popovich of the San Antonio Spurs have won 150 playoff games together, the most of any player and coach in NBA history. Duncan also joins Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Michael Jordan, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kobe Bryant, scoring 5,000 career playoff points. He also joined Karl Malone and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the only players to record over 28 points and 10-plus rebounds in the playoffs at the age of 38 or older. The Spurs are currently leading their series against the Clippers 2-1 and are looking to win their second championship in a row after beating the Miami Heat last year in 5 games. The Golden State Warriors eliminated Anthony Davis and the New Orleans Pelicans with a 4-game sweep. Davis finished the series at 31.5 points and 11 rebounds per game, joining Wilt Chamberlain, Bob McAdoo, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the only players to average at least 30 points and 10 rebounds in their first postseason. Curry carried the #1 seeded Warriors, averaging 33.8 points, 7.3 assists, and 5.3 rebounds while shooting 41.7% from beyond the three-point line. The Warriors will face either the Memphis Grizzlies or Portland Trail Blazers in the second round. Memphis took a 3-0 lead in the series with a 115-109 win on the road on Saturday night. That's all I have for Pro Sports this week. I'm Samara Rosenfeld. Amy and Josh, back to you.
That's all we have this week. I'm your host, Amy Lindas.
And I'm Josh Swift. Please don't forget to follow us on Twitter and Instagram at WCU Rams Center. Have a great week and go Rams.